Good morning. There's yet another AFL bombshell today, with besieged Essendon coach James Hird expected to admit he did receive injections from controversial sports scientist Stephen Dank. It comes after Nine's Danny Weidler broke the details of text messages between the pair. Let's cross straight to Nine's Seb Costello. Seb, can you talk us through these latest developments?
Good morning, Brett. Well, yes, it's now been confirmed James Hird will meet with ASADA investigators next week. He will reportedly argue that, yes, he was injected twice by biochemist Stephen Dank, but it was because he felt sick, and he was assured that the injections were just amino acids, simple proteins that were designed to give him a lift and help him ease with the stress. This is contrasted to the claims by Stephen Dank, who was the former sports scientist at Essendon last year, who says that he injected Hird with hexarelin, a drug used by bodybuilders which is banned under the WADA code. Now, this morning there's been some remarkable comments from AFL CEO Andrew Demetrio, who has said that James Hird should consider resigning while all this fiasco is going on, and also that Hird should look at what has happened and what has come out, and perhaps that there is more going on behind the scenes.
Help but be disappointed, particularly as you find out more and understand more of what was going on, and I think you'd appreciate that I've got briefings which are probably more advanced than what's in the public domain.
And Seb, what about those text messages first shown on 9 News yesterday?
Yeah, Brett, well, what these text messages prove is that Hird and Dank were in regular contact via text about the nature of the Essendon Football Club supplement program. If we can read some of the text between Hird and Dank. Hird texts Dank first saying, "Good work today, mate. The boys were up and about. We have a lot to work with." Dank then replies, "IV start next week and thymosin with ubiquinone. We will start to see some real effects." Now, thymosin and ubiquinone, both supplements, some strains of thymosin particularly are banned under the WADA code, so this will be a key part of the investigation by ASADA. Now, one of the major elements to this whole he said, she said situation is that James Hird's standing in the AFL is almost peerless. He's one of the true champions, and today his coach for his entire playing career, Kevin Sheedy, weighed in.
So, to be honest, James has always been a person and a player that lived by the rules. I don't know anything about Danks. I think everybody in the AFL is getting danked at the moment. But look, it's a serious sort of allegation, and until the investigations really are finished, then we'll know actually the real story.
Kevin Sheedy there. Now, we're yet to hear from Stephen Dank on camera besides the interview that was reported yesterday. He'll obviously at some stage be sitting down with the ASADA investigators if they can convince him to do so. His lawyer is sticking by Dank's side of the story, saying that the truth will come out.
Meanwhile, the Bombers have a game to play tonight. Seb Costello in Melbourne, thank you.